Danger Heels with the new live streams for y'all. Now let me stop. That's way too crazy. Anyway, welcome back to the Play to Danger live stream. I'm your host, the cynical asshole, as per usual, Zach Daniels. And today we are continuing on with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. I know that the save file says episode 2, part 3, but like this is actually the third episode in my installment of this game, so bear with me on that one. And I think I hear Kush back. Is that you, buddy? You there?
Yeah, I took my drugs.
Ah, so that's where you went. Lovely. Anyway, yeah, let's just hop right in it. But before we do, my phone's all the way over here, so I gotta do this way. We're going to upload the link in the... No, actually, no. No, we're gonna upload the link to my Discord in the chat. That way, no one can say that I didn't do it. Because I didn't do it the last couple of times, and I have no idea why. Even though I'm sure that I sent it, but... I could be wrong. There's always that one option that I could be wrong. Oh god. So let's turn that down. Join Discord. Wow! There you go! Now, you have the link to my Discord in the chat. Anyway, be sure to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, or this live stream, I guess. And, yeah, let's hop into it.
Butters.
Man, because today, or not even just today, just like this entire week so far has been a roller coaster. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, shouldn't have killed nobody. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are, you know, tuning in late into my installment of the series, Mr. Delight was the one on trial last time for, I guess, being a thief? I don't know. But he was accused of stealing something, and it turns out that it was one of the detectives. Shocker, I know. But now, because a murder took place where the guy was that night, now it's believed that he's the one who killed. He's killed the CEO at his job. I'm sure that Mr. Delight was there. It was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I could understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm going to head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No. Mystic Maya, you should stay here! Yeah, stay there, Mystic Maya. We need you. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness. Making me sick to my stomach. Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred Urn is given the pearls. Now remember, no fighting, okay? You know what? I kind of want to fight her now. Okay, Nick. Time to get on this murder investigation. Should I talk to her? I feel like I should talk to her. Must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet. There's something a little different about it. Don't at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. Because they weren't there before. Or I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repair accidentally turned Muscami's name into I am. And that repair was one mechanically unskilled little pearl. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. I do! It's for some reason. It's possible that Ern is a fake. I'm sure Pros will find out about that once she gets back to Crane Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Crane Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Crane Village to do their training, right? Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. Why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Is that what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Korean technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like being the master of parade is going to be a heavy responsibility. Well, let's get moving then. We have a bunch of things to discuss. October 13th, Lord Lee Taylor, main exhibition hall. The treasures of Crane's exhibit is all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This is our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Now that we got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure! Maybe we could label it the Urn of Mess Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa. Whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! You could clean up and be filthy rich! Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. October 13th, Lord Lee Taylor Basement Warehouse. Oh, it's Andrews! Adrian Andrews. Literal waifu material gone wrong. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. It's Andrews. What's she still hanging around down here for? So, how is it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that? It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today. But, see, no, I don't get that. I don't get that. It feels like the trial went on for like hours on end. And then suddenly it's just done? Like, what? Maybe I have to watch the anime, I don't know. But like, I don't think that there's supposed to be time after the trial. Like, I feel like there should just be like a trial one day, and then the events that happen next would happen the next day. Like that's it's confusing when you do continuous trials. That's what I'm trying to say. You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. Actually, I had everything to do with it, Missy. If it hadn't been for the fact that Phoenix hadn't touched the vase, he would have never known how it felt. So he would have never known that the vase was in the bag in the first place. It was Master Mask's wife that found it. I mean, he told her where it was, so... I mean, he had everything to do with it still. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. Let's talk to her. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. Shocker, I know! Looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Demes to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Master Mask's calling card arrived? About 10 days after she hired him, if I remember correctly. Yep, 10 days ago. Why is my phone going off? Oh. That's fine. That's fine. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the secret urn after all. I guess so. What? So Master Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. It's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Master Mask pretty well. See, no, but that... I don't understand that. Like... No, it makes sense. It makes sense. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, I just find it weird that he would ask for them to set up the camera, and then like he would get caught himself on that same camera. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're done with that part of everything. I'm so glad that you got your secret urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure. But somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You didn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Oh my god, it's like an endless loop with this girl. She just hides everything. Jesus Christ. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Looks to me like it's been dark for all days, but something suspicious. My bottom part of it is just oddly and it's shocking pink. I don't see how the color of the pan is in any way important. October 13th, Atme Detective Agency. Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect now that they know he was actually Master Mask? It must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the Master Mask investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? That is not the reason, Maya, but, you know, I guess, I mean, you're not wrong. I'd rather solve a murder than a theft, because then the theft could actually lead to murder. He'd say something like, there's nothing like a good murder case, pal. Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe is bloodless, Maya. Look at all these bags. Does he really need all these bags? Hey, you guys! We're investigating this place, so keep your hands to yourselves. Boy, these policemen sure are a bunch of sourpusses. Well, Mr. Ace Detective did make complete and utter fools out of them. What's all this now? Move it along, the show's over! It doesn't look like they're gonna let us investigate. Guess we might as well call it a day for this place and go look somewhere else. October 13th, Mask to Mask Hideout. I mean, why are we still calling it a hideout? And why is it has to be Mask to Mask? Because it's not him. He's not Mask to Mask, he's just a copycat imposter with a mental problem. And this is just an apartment. It hardly classifies as a house, let alone a hideout. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. It's the light. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh, please tell me the plot twist isn't that he actually is a serial murderer and all, but please make it so that Desiree is the one who committed the murder. Because it makes more sense to have included that part where they showed her getting pulled over by the cops. It would be more, you know, it would make more sense for that to be the reason why she was speeding. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. Ah! My teeth hurt. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Dang it, what is wrong with me today? Miss Delight, do you know about KB security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. But you think he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Rod quit. He doesn't work there anymore. It's not that he quit, he probably got fired. Segment Delight doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away by motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. Make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves. Haha, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Miss Delight told us the location is KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away. No, we're not finished yet. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detective? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. You know what? I can relate. I can relate. It's like a bad person trying to impersonate a good one. And no, I'm not talking about myself. Don't even jump to that conclusion. No. No. Not me. Not me. I know I'm a good person. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. I am not that. I am not cowardly. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmey's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real Master Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Atmey knew more about Master Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions. That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. Yeah, that's right. Go save your man, little lady. The secretary said the Ace Detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout. To think that if she hadn't thought to do that, Ronnie could be in jail right now. Just think about that. Just think about that for a moment. Breaking in, well, I mean, it's not breaking and entering, more like breaking past and entering through without permission. But like, if she hadn't done that, Ronnie would be in jail. Phoenix would most likely have lost the case. And honestly, we would have never known who the true killer was, and we would have never gotten the urn back. Yeah, that's not a hideout either. Actually, no. I believe that the Detective Atmey's investigation agency, like, I think that's more of a hideout than this. This is literally in his house. This is more like a tree house, but like in your living room. That's what it's like. It's like a cardboard fortress. The bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, I saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit, he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in the fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Where have I heard that before? Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. Ha! The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. You know, get what? Can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Uh-oh. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Ah! Love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight! The rhyming is just out of this world. Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not that kind to just curl into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. She's so pretty, though. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too, if I were in that situation. Well, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes! Exactly! Oh my god. Why do I know this theme? Isn't this the Steel No, it's not the Steel Samurai theme. But it could be. It could be. I don't know yet. No! This is the Mess to Mess theme. Oh my god, how did I forget? This is the... Ooh. That is so... I love this theme so much. Remember, he looks so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robber's faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his did have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, it's a great story. Aw, she's crying. Yeah, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. Weren't you already taken hostage? Like, how quickly she forgot, like, how she was basically starved for 3 whole days. Well, actually, no, I think it was 2 days, but I don't know. But she was starved by an assassin, a literal assassin, Kush. And she's like, I hope you do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. I mean, my trial literally, your life depended on my trial, so. And also, we could have easily gotten you killed if we made the wrong decision. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Gulp. Alright, let's go to KB Security. Yes, KB Security. October 13th, KB Security, CEO's office. Jesus Christ, this is a nice office. Looks like it belongs in like a factory or something. Yep, this is where it all went down. The CEO's office. KB Security. In the fleet. All in here looks fake, just like you'd expect in the CEO's office. What does that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys! Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. The prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho 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 ho! Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? At the Gumshoe fits. I hate... You know, I love Gumshoe. Don't get me wrong, I love him. He's like the best recurring character in this entire series. I don't want to say antagonist, because that's not right. He's not a deuteragonist, I don't think. I'd have to look up the definition of that. But like, honestly, the memes that involve him are so spectacular. I can't help but love everything about it. Well, anyway, the point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. You know what, Gumshoe? You're my best friend. You are my best friend. Sometimes, I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. I mean, then again, that's mainly because, you know, you guys aren't good at your jobs and the attorneys apparently are better at solving mysteries than you are. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. I'll just take 3. Thank you. Let's start the investigation. The investigation starts now on Slitty Danger Live TV. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Sorry, can't do that, pal. Francisca von Carmen may not be here, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Godo may strangle me if I tell you anything. No, let me stop. Okay. But the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on. Well, how we put our hearts into our work. Sniff, sniff. Things are really working against us right now, and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? He's like, if you start crying, then I'm gonna start crying too. Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. Look how... Bro! He looks like he should be the judge, not the judge. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. Cookies are really hard now. Ah! Wait, hold on. I didn't... Do I have an autopsy? Dang it. Because of death of blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. Not exactly the same time that messed to steal the urine, huh? So, if that's the case, then it was probably around 1. Because I skipped over it, I didn't get to see it. Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Also, the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard. Maybe you can start by getting the man's name right. See, I thought that it was Bullard, or Billard, not. Kane Bullard. Yeah, no, I thought it was that. Maya got me confused. So, what happened to the Master Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective's at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Atme was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief. I explained how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Precious gem, Tear Emanon. The gem and the thief. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? Oh my god, that's what's his face? That's Ronnie. That's Ron. Ron Delight? Ronnie. Ron. Ron Delight. Why do I feel like that should... Is that a reference? Ah, I gotta look that one up later. It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Well, let's talk about Prosecutor Godot now. Got it. Godot. His name is so hard to pronounce. That prosecutor, I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. I mean, he cares more about the truth than he does winning, so... I think he did it that way just because he knew it would hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Professor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? Thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway, but... No way, he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court. A maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Alright, let's get started on examining, shall we? What's in here? Check out this big, thick binder here. He's a heavy lifting than me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah. What did you find out, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This file's about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scene. Hey Nick, look at the last page. It's the list. Let's see, Tear of Emanon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole. So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item. I don't know, that number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out that list, actually. So, we have the Tear of Emanon is at 100,000. The Crown of Bangara is 150,000. The Left Hand of Hades, that's edgy AF, but okay. 240,000, I mean. Portrait of Magina, 500,000. Yeah, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah, oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open the safe, pal. Yeah, and? Everyone that knows how to open the safe has airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is. I'm almost afraid to ask. Former security chief, Ron Delight. What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief? Yeah, no, there's no way. They keep saying that he was, but he's not. He can't be. So you knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for running on your parade there, pal. This rope. Do you think it fell out of the safe when it was open? I don't think so. So you mean... Yeah, I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean... the victim was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious. Can she? You know what would really upset me? If that was actually how he died. I'll say the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Ooh, nice. Feels just like a CEO. Hey, you. Whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. That's funny. Wow, look at this huge framed photo of tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough, or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. That's funny, but not too funny. I like that. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Oh my... Maya, why would you do that? Oh my god. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. That's pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right there on the panel. I hope you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? It's alarm... Wait! Phoenix is the one who pressed the button? I don't think so. I don't think so. The alarm is connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? And it's possible on the night of the crime. Ooh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. I think we'd better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. I think that's everything that we could find here. So let's go down to the security room. October 13th, KB Security Guard Office. Wow. This is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB Security Guard, uh-oh. I just remembered. Larry might be. Hey, Nick, what's up? So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? You got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. Here I was, working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya, but Nick here is a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, and this is now! He's gonna share that info if I have to beat it out of him. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. You want a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Yeah, I like that. This kitten here has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron DeLight was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. My phone is going off again. Over nothing. Well, 1 year ago, Ron DeLight was fired. See, I was right. He didn't quit, he was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. Guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. Actually, how hasn't he been fired? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? It's just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Uh-oh. Oh no, I knew something smelled bad and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say. That was then, and this is now, okay? It looks like I'm going to have to break his sight locks after all. Well, I don't know how I'm going to do that. The guy has a very tight lip. Oh, wait, I gotta read the article. You can't see the bottom part, though. No, I wanna try something. Alright. Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? Didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? Ah, that was that, and this is this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never. I didn't sneak out. I'll tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow, now that's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? Yeah, nah. I don't have enough evidence. I mean, I knew that, but, like, in all honesty, you know how it is. Hey, Larry, that's something I want you to look at. Hey, Nick, I told you, I'm a pro. You don't interrupt the pro when he's working. I don't have time to sit and chat with you, alright? Oh, is that right? Oh, naturally, I got time for you, though, Maya. You're gonna have to squeeze this guy if you want to get more info out of him. Huh. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's just go back to the security room and examine that. That's my partner sheet. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Hey Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know that you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen to you. Got it, greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. When the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Something is written on the poster in fine print. Guards 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. 1. Obey thy superior. Larry doesn't do that. 2. Respect thy superior. Larry doesn't do that. 3. Smile at thy superior. He probably does it, but not in the way that you'd expect. 4. Salute thy superior. Probably doesn't do that. 5. Buy donuts for thy superior upon command. Probably is forced to do that. Signed, Wendy Oldbag, head super. Oh no! Dang it, we're gonna have to talk with her again. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with her real, genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Ah, take a look at these things here. Hey Larry, what are they? I say, Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? These screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere, and it's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. You watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright? Fireworks station. Pretty cool, huh? Keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Get all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there is an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere. Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Smells like old bag. I kind of want to platinum this game, but then again, I don't have the patience for it. What are you laughing at?
Don't got the patience for the visual novel.
Well, I mean, Ace Attorney is more or less, you know, finding contradictions and stuff and gathering evidence. God, I love this song. I don't even know why. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, wait, hold on. No, it's anything else I used to. So there really isn't anything I can tell you about that person. Sorry. Okay. No, hold on. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you. Yeah, so... Sanders, I'm so happy to hear you say that. Wait, what? What did you... help more, so I'm so busy taking care of everything in front of me, so I'm go. The treasure's the crane exhibit. Oh, okay. Oh! You know what? I completely forgot. Let's go back to the main exhibition hall. Let's go back to the CEO's office. Let's go back down to the security room. Oh wait, right. He said that he's not going to talk about that. On the shadow of Ami face statue. Yeah, okay, fine. Well, let's yeah, just to be safe. This is first eyes, and I guess I underestimated him. Our sheriff's trying to get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness. A witness? You mean the guard in this photo? Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching meth to meth. He got away anyway, huh? Guard. I got the weird feeling that I've seen him around lately. I know it has to be... Actually, you know what? Yeah, hold on. The meth hideout. Anyway, would you take a look at this? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't seen this yet. I guess I just don't get it out enough. But you do know something about this. Someone else had something to hide. It wasn't just Larry. Who was it? Adrian Andrews. That's why. That's who. Oh, right. Yeah, no. We can't investigate this yet. Or maybe we don't need to investigate? I don't know. The second chef, something from Azarian Stone, the Great Alshot strategy. That's what the Immortal God statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber strategy. The police even investigate this place? Police took a look at all of that, you know. Really? Did they say anything? They said it wasn't important. Oh? Don't worry about it, Nicky boy. After all, my Ronnie's just an amateur. Amateur or not, this is cool, Knuckle Bomber. How cool is that? I'm playing here. They're all romantic sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Oh, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. It was always Ronnie's dream to become a thief. Well, I guess you can chalk that one down as fulfilled. I wonder why Mr. Delight never talked to his wife about it. Yeah, well, I think she deserves some of the blame for not bringing it up either. Oh, I know him. This is Ronnie's boss, the CEO guy. Well, now he's an ex-boss. Someone killed him last night. Naturally, I know that. He was a pretty sly man, let me tell you. Oh, really? You bet he was. He made Ronnie chief of one of the security teams. Someone texting me. What is he saying? He's asking you if you have eyes of heaven. Kush?
What?
Ninja is asking if you have eyes of heaven.
I don't. You do, but I don't.
Alright, then I'll tell him. He was... What? That was just so he could work him like a slave. Did Mr. Delight ever have a problem with Mr. Bullard himself? Even if he did, do you think she'd ever tell you about it? Well, Ronnie isn't the type to complain about that kind of thing. I tried to get him to talk to me about work, but he never would. Actually, you know what? Yeah, hold on. Oh, this is the guy who delivered Ronnie's wallet. He's got some issues, doesn't he? Huh? Let's just say his flirting style is pretty obvious. Pretty stale, too, actually. It's pretty sad when the only thing you remember about a man are his lame pickup lines. It's even more sad is said man probably believes in those like they're his lifeline. Looks like he blew it again, huh? I don't like this man one bit. He's had it in for my Ronnie from the very beginning. It's his fault that Ronnie's under suspicion of committing murder. Plus, he lobbed a coffee grenade at me. You look pretty silly wearing that mug on your face like a birthday hat. Oh, I know! We can get him back tomorrow by returning fire with a milk grenade. What is he talking about now? Okay, so he's still just talking about isophones. I have the greatest idea. Okay, I don't know. Yada yada yada. Yada yada this is. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. Yeah, of course you wouldn't know about it. I wish I could go to the oh wait, I can go to the detention center. It's October 13th, detention center visitors room. I told you, it's not me. Sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. And we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. They're not gonna let me investigate that. Why do I keep coming back here? Now let's go to the basement warehouse. We're gonna try and break that psych lock. Even if we can't, that's okay. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the ticket urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire exhibition. Oh my god, I completely forgot I had cookies. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's sure. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Do I? I don't know. What is that? Nope, don't got evidence for this. But I mean, how would I? Especially wasn't where it is now when we first came here. They don't like me much of it. Okay, so no, that can't be it. There's a good shit about this right here. Sorry, I believe there's a limit to how much my brain can hold. Got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain. I can see your eyes and the ears, but the jury is still out on the brain thing. Hey Nick, if you have something to say, just come out and say it. I'm so about this. Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? You copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us. So, what are you two whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. It's just my billfold. It's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. Now I really want you to show it to me. Oh wait, I already showed him this. Country, what about this person? Tear off Gumshoe's head. Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bullard. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard. Come on, pal, get it right. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. What? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little bit confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick. Now is our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. What? Oh! Can you tell us some more about Mr. Blue... God damn it, Maya. There was the CEO of KV Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to the buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KV Security used to head security operations against Mass to Mass. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? That's what I thought. Actually, you know what? About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kate and Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KV Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, alright. Looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. I can't get in between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with a bunch of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. Be a good night's reading if you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Yeah, I don't think that you're getting UFOs, Maya. I really don't think that there's anything else in this office for me to click on. Actually, you know what? I wanna... Okay, so he's not going to respond to anything I show him at this point. What if I show him himself? Oh, wait, you know what? Maybe I do have the evidence and I just need to click on it. That's the only thing I can think of. Scratcher, right? I'm not only at all even bet you 70 cents. 50 seconds flashing ideas. What's the baby who had his favorite toy taken away from him? Look on your face. Do you have evidence that I lost my position, or are you just pulling my chain? I feel like that there has to be something I have to show him. Guess we're just gonna have to go back to, yeah, not the same little Maya. I used to be as happy with her dinky little bike Nicky boy. Questions my own for Mr. Delight. Got him on a race to visitors, man. Looks like he doesn't have much to do right now. Tell because he's looking at the camera and making funny faces. You know what this? Okay, finally, I got something. Yeah, but I hate it when people poke their noses in other people's business. Like if the light doesn't know about it, which means she has no idea that her house is being blackmailed. I know what that is. That's one of those key cards from Ronnie's company. I don't think that's been a long time since I've seen one. Probably because Ron doesn't work there anymore. Already sure for all of this. Ah! Yoling Cujo. What the heck? Yeah. Well, it's at 92%. Might as well take it off the charger. Sailor found it. Oh, I know, it's a fishbowl. Oh, an upside down one anyway. It's a helmet, an alien helmet. And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. It's a transceiver, an alien transceiver. Oh, that? Ronnie brought that home one day. He asked one of his friends from work if he could have it. It's a Space Ranger uniform. I've never seen Ronnie happier in his whole life. Oh, man. Now I want one too. I wonder if Chief Security was in charge of security at the event for that old case. I was just saying, yeah, I guess I just don't get out enough. I know he doesn't look like it, but he can really put things down when he puts his mind to it. Oh, I already seen that in the last stream. Nice, that song killed him. Naturally, I knew that. Yada yada yada. Is there anyone else that I should be talking to? Like, what the heck? Why can't I find anything? I honestly keep forgetting that I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah, nah. I thought the whole exhibit would be brightened up by something shiny and gold. That's why I went to the trouble of borrowing it from a branch from my training hall. That was rather nice, so I thought I wouldn't be able to put it on display. By the way, it looks like the statue's moved on the night of the theft. Hey, do you know anything about that? Huh? No, it certainly wasn't me that moved it. Why is she so flustered all of a sudden? You know what? I think I'm... Mr. Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? So I know you... Yada yada yada, we already know this, we already know all that. You know, I just realized I don't have that poster. Oh, here it is. I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I accept it. I guess this isn't going to help me much. I just try to sit in. No, I don't have anything to break that with. God dang it. There's no fingerprints on it. I'll go home first night. So I'm walking to get that. I did not even click on the sign. You already know about this. Yada yada yada. That's so much out of the ticket internet. I'm trying to see Travis to be. I wanted to Lord Tell so you knew you couldn't tamper with it. Then what would that mean? I mean, Masterman's allowed that to happen. See, that's the thing. I never understood that. Back to it.
Oh, there's a new synchro, or you say.
Oh? Which one is it?
It's a synchro monster, Satellite Warrior.
I don't think I've heard of that. How do you get it? Is it like a... Is it like a ticket thing, or is it like... they just
No,
give
it's just new Yusei support. Coming out in the box, Legendary Duelist.
Oh. And when is that one coming out? I haven't heard anything on it.
I'm not sure when it's coming out.
I'm at a part where I'm literally just lost. I gotta look this up. I'm sorry, I have to look this up because I'm lost. I hate the investigations in this game. Trials and Tribulations. I think this is the second case.
Am I at the point where I actually need to start farming that big ass dungeon in order to get better gear? That's sad.
Yeah, it's the scene here. I'll have to hit the big time. Yada yada yada. Okay, so then going through to party here. No, that's not it. This is the trial. I need the investigation. Oh, that wrong. Quit the job as security guard. Directions. Check out AMVs. Okay, also we added. Damn, it looks like a buzzer. What happened? Let's see. CEO office buzzer. Do I have that? Pretty sure I do. Yeah. Now to search for more clues, so go right ahead and present the Magatama. Oh, okay. Okay. I can finally get started with everything else. Okay, that's the wrong place. That's the wrong... Dun 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 dun. Present the Magadama. We're just gonna fast forward through this. This is the key card of the CEO's office, right? Yeah, that's right. This key card is found inside the wallet. This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Light just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. Well, in his defense, I don't remember what I did yesterday, so... What time was it when you found this wallet? Guess it was around 1 in the morning, on the first floor of the... Oh my god, that's right! He was there! 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? The murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m. Then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer stepped into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. It's the car sheet. No, that's something different. Really? Just show the card again? Really? When you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show the records to just anyone, you know. The key card data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way. Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. No, Larry, can't take your responsibility this time. No! Okay, finally, I did the lock. I'm so mad. I had all the information. I knew I had all the information. I just didn't know what to present. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching, isn't that right, Maya? Why are you asking her? Yeah. So that's why you was a security guard office. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? Wet. Wah. Wah. He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby. Oh boy, Nick. Is there anything I could do? Anything, just do it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry. Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we got? Oh, so now he wants to answer the evidence. Right, maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Alright. So then let's start with the one thing that I've been trying to show him since the beginning. Oh, I think you know how much I want to help you guys, but I really don't know what to say about that. So he seems so, I don't know, pleasant. Okay, so he wouldn't know about this either. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks. I try. You think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. We're gonna be wowed. I accidentally pressed the button earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the third floor of the basement. The CEO's office was on the first floor. That's weird. Why would the security room be on the third floor and the CEO's office on the first floor? I thought it would be a good idea to, why am I on camera? I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's police detectives here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Oh, I know someone who has them beat. Now, let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? You sure that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. You think you could take just one more look for me? Pretty please? Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think even Larry can make a mistake like that. What? What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake! But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m. Yep, that's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. The buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. Yeah, our guy, he's a pretty good guy. Really? Yeah, you bet. You know how I'm not very good about working hard, right? Yeah, I kinda noticed. But guess what the boss has to do about that? I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, just don't expect much pay. I see. I guess you had to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building. So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of the barrel. To be honest, I really looked up to the boss. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I want to be just like him. And don't worry, Nick. I promise I'll hire you for security. I swear I want to change my ways. Thing is, I just don't have any interest in men. Larry's your stereotypical guy, alright. Take the country about this right here. As far as I believe it, there's limited. Wow, okay. So he doesn't want to see the new evidence that we got, okay. Alright, now. There we go. Now we can finally get started with this. Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night the sacred urn was stolen from Lovely Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your whole life depends on it. Okay. Mr. Light, do you still insist that you're a master mess? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight, at the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? You know, I can't do the laugh. I can't do it. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were a KV security at the time. So then the person dressed up as Master Mask in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atney. So that night, you didn't go to Loreley Killer, you went to KV Security, right? Yes, I went to KV Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the keycard to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? And suddenly they bashed me over the... That was Detective Luke at me, though. And suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullet that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. I can't see my senses. The sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I died myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe. Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KV Security? Ah, how did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Jesse. Please. The music in this game is so catchy, I hate that I love it. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Phew! Thank goodness. Or, no, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Jessie would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did she become a thief in the first place? Because Jessie spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least that's what I thought anyway. So I became a Master Mask for Desiree, huh? Well, let's show him a very shocking piece of evidence. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. The Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone! The guard in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Garden photos on Delight. But as you might expect, Detective Atney found the disguise. He surely deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atney found the mask disguise. Wait, so, hold on. What you're telling me here is that Ron was actually Master Mask, but when he tried to stow away his costume, Luke at me found it and took the role of Master Mask for that one, that one heist. That's crazy. So I heard that he had brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atlee got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. The blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more now! Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity, just like that? Ah, it's not easy being a master thief, you know. I got proof that it was you, so give up. It went on to say, well, in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. Sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Did you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the secret urn because of one of those plans too, huh? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? And the second heist on he was stealing is directed by blackmail letters. Before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? But please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mr. Kamaya! Hey! Pearly! Hey, Pearl! So what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Karain Village to have it examined. And what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Whew. That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there. Okay. We'll go find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. And now we go finally talk to Adrian. Dun 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 dun. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having the CERN examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if you take another good look at the CERN, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Well, first things first. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. Something suspicious bumps doing yada yada yada. Same color as the splashes on the urn. So then the question is, what's the cause of this odd shape? Let's look around here carefully, Mr. Nick. It's following the spots to take an urn with them. Looks like there's something stained on it too. It's definitely the same color as the stuff in the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. I'll have to take around on it. Now then, let us finally commence with the breaking of Adrian's lock. Yes, I do have evidence. Sorry to break it to you. Your urn is a genuine article. Pearls went back to Korean Village and had it examined. That's right. That's nice, but I don't see how what she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Okay, that's not it. Well, there goes. There goes more points. How would I know that it's recently? That makes no sense. All day. Sick, because the sachet is, yeah. I'm pretty sure that this is it. Huh, that's supposed to take a urge or something. But yeah, there's a little bit of paint on the wall as well. Wow, you're right, look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Holy dry, the box of the sacred and fits in the gap perfectly. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, let's try this one more time. And this time, let's get it right. So, Mr. Wright? Why do you think this person recently like that? Oh, well, 'cause I just think so. I'm telling you that's it! It has to be it! I don't understand why you're saying it's not. It has to be. How do I know? How do I know? I don't know how I know. I just know. Oh, wait, hold on, actually. Okay. 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 I'm gonna go into the trial with like no HP. Watch. Watch. I am so mad right now, but that's okay. Don't worry about me. I'm just... Ooh. Let's see. Ah, the flesh of the exhibit. The time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. Now for some reason it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. There goes one Cyclops! What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when this photo for this poster was taken. It's a mistake. Now, tell the truth. Ah, wait. Or, even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. I must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. So she's not going to give up that last Cyclops so easily. Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor? I do! Watch. Well, Miss Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? There's pink paint all over this urn. There is pink paint all over the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. But, uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape. But you can get pink paint anywhere. Oh, there's none in my office, that's for sure. Well, there is in my room. Liar! Anyway, actually, how would you know that there isn't pink paint in her room? There might be. The paint on the urn and the paint on the floor. There's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, this is getting ridiculous if Chris linking the paint on the urn to the... This box. The urn was stored in this, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. Ah, I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? It's more or less. The paint on the floor has an odd shape imprinted in it, doesn't it? Yes. If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. The name does you justice, Mr. Wright. Look, oh my god, that's so much health recovered compared to the other game. I'm so sorry, I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearlie? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day that the urn arrived here, I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. She's so pretty, though. Like, that's so strange that she's so pretty. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance, thought I was carrying fresh to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Hearing the words, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Crane Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Unfortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. Any sane person? Really? Ah! Shot straight to Pearl Heart. Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago. Then replaced in its box, kept out of sight. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used a golden statue to cover it. Yami face statue, First time that we came down here, it was on the night that the secret urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we got here, when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stain. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see, now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why? The day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. And the next day, it was moved, but why? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron DeLight, was at KV Security. So then why did another Master Mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. You know what? I'm so frustrated. I think I need a break from this. I'm going to end the live stream here. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, and go check out my other content. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all again for the next one. So until we meet again, this is Slater Danger signing off. Check you later, everyone.